see how many people show up today. Hello, Duty Moody Foodie. Congrats on being first. How's it going? Dang, that was kind of a bigger flood of people. What's up, random monkeys? SiriHacked, Cloud, Artie, Rose, Neil, Matthias. What's up? Oh, how's it going? Beep. Okay, cool. Wow. Please don't... Dude, okay. This was actually going to be a serious stream, but then y'all are actually... Why in the world? There's no allegations. I was actually going to, like, have, like, a little, like... Well, I don't even know what I was going to do today, because, as you guys have seen, I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. So... I just wanted to rip off the Band-Aid and just kind of talk about why I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. And the reason why I haven't streamed in 3 weeks is because life has sucked. I probably had, like, the worst, like, week. And it was so bad that, so. But then y'all are out here like, he's talking to a 10-year-old! So that kind of just changed the entire, like... So I'm probably not going to talk about what happened now. Did you expect us to be serious? You know what? You're right. You're right, actually. Knowing you guys, I should have never expected y'all. So, you know what? You're in the right. Why do we have to talk? I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. I thought it'd be better to just kind of just ease my way back into streaming. It's time to put our serious faces. Okay, look, no. It's not a serious stream. Okay, maybe it kind of is. Look, the thing is, I'm going to pull up my YouTube. Okay, let's close out all these tabs so you don't flame me. Okay, it's not 2 weeks ago. In about an hour, it will say 3 weeks ago. June 17th, bro. It's July 8th. Are you quitting? No. I am not quitting. Do not worry. I just wanted to just, like... Because, like... It's been a while. And just kind of leaving out of the blue, out of nowhere. Especially when I was on a roll. I was on a tear. I was streaming so consistently. And then leaving for 3 weeks. It's kind of like... I can't just go back and immediately, like, drop, like, a normal stream, you know? So, Isaac, how we doing? Congrats on 7K. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sharkscape vid. I hope I can get out in a week. Got 34 on cat. Nice. Bro turned to an alcoholic. Brother, this is Cactus Cooler. I mean, what's stopping you? Life. I had a pretty bad past couple of weeks, to say the least. Which is why I wasn't here. I've never seen nor heard of that drink in my entire life. How? How have you never heard of Cactus Cooler? What? I'm so perplexed. How have you never heard of Cactus Cooler in your life? What? So, yeah. So, what happened? So, I left for vacation for about 10 days. And it's normal for me to, like, be away for 10 days, you know. That's not that bad. But the second I returned from my 10-day vacation, life just toppled down. Everything just happened. And it was pretty rough. So, a whole lot of different stuff just started, like, piling on top of me. And I just really couldn't stream, you know. I can't be serious this stream because the entire chat keeps saying, "Did you touch someone?" No. Why? Why would that ever be an option? Why would that ever be a possibility? I can't okay. Whatever, dude. No, I didn't fail exams. Hello, Vita. Hello, Luna. I don't know, but I touched myself. Yak Shardscapes. Technically, yes. No. Are we in trouble? No, we're not in trouble. 26 of y'all are here? 26 of y'all are here? That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought this stream low-key wasn't even gonna pass 10 viewers because I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. And not only that, but like there's no more Shardscapes for me to stream anymore. So I thought people just wouldn't tune in anymore. 26? 26, that's awesome. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, I just wanted to return from my hiatus. It was a reasonable hiatus. I will say there was definitely good reason for me to step away for 3 weeks. But now that we're back, I want to commit myself, go back to daily streams, because I'm back home the entirety of July. And for the first part of August. And then I think I leave back for college August 16th. I think that's the day I leave back for college. So until then, oh, and also I should probably mention, this year of college is going to be way more difficult for me to be able to stream than the previous year. Because the previous year, of course, I was able to stream in college, which I actually wasn't expecting. I didn't think I'd be capable of doing that, but I was, thankfully. And that's because I just had a singular roommate who I hated so badly. I'm not going to get into that, but I just want to say I had the worst freshman roommate of all time. Oh my god. But I just had one roommate, so I was able to kind of carve out my streaming schedule as to the times he'd be in class, because for one, he's the kind of guy that I didn't really want to know I had a YouTube channel just because he kind of sucked. And secondly, I'm kind of a little bit of a crash out on stream sometimes. So I didn't want to, just stream every time he was in the room. So I was able to stream every time he was in his class. So that's how I kind of was able to stream. I don't think I'll be able to do that for the second year because I got 3 roommates now. So there's probably always going to be someone in the room, and I'm probably not going to be able to stream at least as much, but we'll see what happens. Which is why I want to really commit myself to streaming as much as I can while I'm here. And I know me saying that, coming off of 3 weeks of me not doing anything, seems kind of like, brother, what you doing? But like, I promise there was a good reason for me to be gone for 3 weeks. So you touch your roommates? No, he touched me. Is one of your new roommates bad? Nah. I met all of them beforehand, and they're all chill people. They're all normal people, at least. The last guy I had was not normal. He was like... It's like he was spawned in just to torment me. I could go on and on about this guy, but this is not the stream to be doing that, alright? US streams, please drop out of college. Dude, I'd be down. I'd be down. My parents are kind of against the entire thing, though. What did he do that was so bad? Dude, he was just one of those... Okay, I know I said I'm not going to get into it, but I'm going to get into it. I was pretty much babysitting a 19-year-old for 9 months straight. This guy, he walks in... This guy didn't even know how to take out the trash, bro. This guy was so dirty. He was so disrespectful. I don't even care that I kind of unplugged my headphones. He was so dirty. He was so disrespectful. He didn't really care what, people thought of him. And he was so inconsiderate and uncourteous. So he just freaking trashed the room so badly, bro. he trashed the room so badly. And I'm cool with, like, I understand not everyone's, like, neat, you know? Not everyone's all neat and tidy. But, brother, this guy was such an idiot. This guy was such an idiot. There'd be multiple instances where he'd have, like, sunflower seeds, right? And instead of spitting the seeds into a bowl, he just spit the seeds on the floor, bro. There'd be so many instances where he would have so many crumbs on the floor from all the freaking food he was eating in his room. There'd be so many instances where he would just fail to just put all his trash in the trash can. And it's a small room. Bro, I think the room I'm in right now is double the size of my dorm room that I had last year, bro. He was such an idiot. He was such an idiot. And he was also just one of those kids that would take any chance he could get to skip his classes and just sit on League of Legends all day, bro. And just sit on TikTok all day. Why are you here? I don't think his parents, I think his parents forced him to move across the entire country for college because he didn't even go home for Thanksgiving break. He didn't even go home for spring break. Oh my gosh, just think about it, makes me so mad. Dude. Oh my gosh, this guy was terrible. This guy was terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm about to pop a, one of my neurons is gonna explode just thinking about this guy, bro. I just joined what happened so far. I was crashing out about my roommate because I was talking about how my last roommate sucked. But I'm going back to college mid-August, which is kind of a problem because my new roommates, no, not my new dorm, my new roommates, I got 3 new roommates as opposed to just one roommate I had last year in my dorm. Plus side, the 3 new roommates I got, they're actually good people. They're chill people. I actually wouldn't mind if they knew I had a YouTube channel, you know? That's cool. I'm cool with that. But, you know, 3 people in the room at the same time, I don't want to be disruptive, you know? So I don't know how streaming is going to work when I go back to college mid-August, which is why I was making the point that I'm going to be trying my hardest to be streaming as many days as I can while I'm still here for, like, the month and a week that I got. So, 32 watching is wild, by the way. What's going on, chat? Worlded, what's good? Cluzzy, missed. What happened to him now then? Dude, I think he stayed home I think he stayed on college campus the entirety of summer, bro. Because the last day I was with him, he was like, yo, man, do you know how to apply for an extended residency? Mind you, this was the last day I was with him. So, bro, his parents do not want him to come back home, bro. And I don't blame him. Oh my gosh, bro. Think RFK, dude, Aussie, that's crazy. Make them good at GB so they stream with you? Dude. No. Oh, you talk about the new roommates. Yeah, you know, I'm down. That's the most complicated word he said that year, for real. One of my friends who played League didn't shower for a week because he was just playing League. Yeah, dude! The 9 months I was with him, I never witnessed him take a shower. I never witnessed him do his laundry. And I wish I was being hyperbolic. This guy stank. This guy was crusty. This guy was musty. This guy sucked. Oh my gosh. I feel like I opened my third eye witnessing him throughout the entire 9 months. Because I thought that was just an entire stereotype. I thought it was just like so hyperbole. I didn't know people like him actually existed. Get some water on your head, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. Such an idiot. Thank God you're not name dropping. Dude, I'm so tempted. But nah. I don't need to think about him anymore. And my new roommates are actually pretty cool. So At least I'll be feeling better my second year of college. Did you submit the completion of Shardscape's reporting crate? That's right. Stats viewer. Check this out. Hey, yes sir! I think this is the first ever time where I have 2 records on my Demon List account. How about that? There you go, that feels good. Do you have a girl roommate? Nah. Just boys. One of them is gay though, so close enough. You submit your Andromeda record? That's right. Can you get one? I could get one, but like I don't want one. I don't... Why are you adamant about me getting a girl roommate? I did not upload the completion yet. I wanted to... Because the same thing happened with EXO and the Rupture, where I immediately uploaded the completion. And so I kind of had less incentive to kind of work on the highlights. And so the highlights for the Rupture and EXO never came out. I wanted to really commit myself to doing the Shardscapes highlights. So I didn't want to just upload the completion. I wanted to upload the completion alongside the highlights. And the highlights, they're not even that hard to work on. I could probably say for certain that I could probably edit the Shardscapes highlights within like 2 days. It's not going to be that hard. The problem is, I'm just working on a current video right now that I don't want to just freaking abandon out of nowhere. And dude, this John... Let me open my editor, bro. This John is taking so long to edit, bro. This is what I've been doing for the past week straight. And I'm not even halfway through done with this video, bro. Yo. This isn't even 10 minutes into the video. I'm not even done with 10 minutes of the video. It's projected to be 35 minutes long, bro. It's gonna be it's gonna be like a 35-minute long video. I'm not even halfway done editing. This took so long. Fly high, bro. Appreciate it, gang. But yeah, I hope it does well. I'm really gunning for this to just dethrone my most popular video. So, because real talk, I kind of had this epiphany that I've been neglecting watch hours. So I'm trying my hand at making a really long video. If it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I just don't want to abandon this project in the middle while I'm doing it. Hopefully I'm able to lock in and get this done pretty soon. But yeah, just got to work on this first. Hop on, steal a brain rot. Okay. Brother, I'm hopping on Girl Garden. Make an editing team poll, please. I've got a couple people that edit for me. Okay. Dude, one of my editors, Technofishy, I gave him this stream to edit back in April, bro. And I was like, yeah. Hey, ByteLaw. How you doing, Huz? Keep the volume low, please. Turn your volume down, brother. Shout out ByteLaw. Appreciate it, man. But, dude, what was I even saying? What was I saying? I just forgot what I was talking about. Uh-oh. I just forgot what I was talking about. What the heck? It's gone. Editing team. Thank you, Roscoe. Thank you, Roscoe. One of my editors. So I have like 2 people that I edit that I have edit for me sometimes. They've edited about like I'd say like 4 or 5 videos each for me so far. One of them is Silver Star. He's my go. I've known him for like 5 years probably by now. The other one, Technofishy. He's also go. I love him. Tell me why I gave him a stream to edit back in April, and I was like, yo, you got time with this video. You got like, 3 weeks, Do what you want. Just make sure it's out by May 3rd. It's been 56 days. He's 56 days past the due date. Fire him. I got it. Dude, he's doing this to himself. I literally, back in April, I said, when you finish this video, I'll be paying you for all the work you've done so far for my channel. And he hasn't finished the video yet, so I can't pay him. He's doing this to himself. He's doing this to himself. Bro. Come on. I VC with him like every day. He does not edit. Let me edit it. That's not a bad idea. 37 people here? Y'all are kind of goated. What the John? Nah, y'all actually got to realize, I actually thought this stream would have like less than 10 viewers average, bro. So 37, that's actually insane, bro. That's actually insane. I really appreciate that. I thought after Shardscapes, no one would care. It just hit 40. What the John? I thought after my Shardscapes completion, no one would really care about the streams anymore, but I really appreciate it, yo. I will be streaming tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Remember, guys, I'm going to be committing myself to daily streams now, okay? Is that Cactus Cooler? That's right. Will there be a new GD Cash Cup? So it was really complicated. Back in like April, May, June, I convinced Tato to, because his plan was always just to have the 2024 GD Cash Cup, do that as like a beta test, and then years down the line do like a massive IRL tournament. And I'm like, brother, chill. We should probably make this an annual event and do it year by year so that we could build up the name, right? And so I finally convinced him to like potentially do a 2025 GD Cash Cup. He's like, all right, yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right, Lucky NS. I got the time and money. We should do this. And I was like, sweet. I also got the time and money. We should do this project for the GD Cash Cup. It's awesome because the 2024 GD Cash Cup surpassed all of our expectations. And that was just a beta test. That was our first rodeo. Imagine what we could do now that we know what we're doing now. And then I get a DM out of nowhere that's like, hey, Lucky, I can't do the GD Cash Cup. And I'm like, okay. All right. And I'm going to respect his wishes because, after all, Tato was the one that made the GD Cash Cup, not me. As much as I really wanted there to be a 2025 GD Cash Cup, brother. As much as I wanted there to be a 2025 GD Cash Cup, and as much as I know that it is really possible, that we are really capable of setting one up for 2025, he thinks otherwise. And I'm going to respect his wishes, because he's the one that made it, after all, so. Cash Cup is lost media? No. I guess so. We were trying to gun for December, but it's not happening. By the looks of it, at least. We would have to start working right now if we wanted there to be a 2025 GD Cash Cup. And I still think we're really capable of setting one up this year. It is still possible, but Tato thinks otherwise, and I'm just going to respect his wishes. It was hype, yeah. TT Gaming, that's what I'm saying. It was so hype. Even though it was our first time doing that. Imagine how much better of an event we would be running now that we know the ins and outs of what we're doing now. So, is what it is. I'm just going to respect his wishes. Thunder! The way you moved your hands was like 6'7". That was so tough. 6'7". 6'7". Guys, have you heard of that 6'7" meme? It's so awesome. Oh, and all my viewers are gone. Okay. Probably wants to focus on his channel more. Maybe ask him to get more people involved. That's exactly what I said. Like, we're definitely capable of bringing in more people to help with the behind-the-scenes stuff. I mean, Tato's popping off on YouTube. I'm sure there are so many people that would be willing to work for him for like pennies, you know? So we are it's so capable, it's so doable. Tato thinks otherwise. That's that. Cash Cap's so good, I can feel it. Okay, Cloud. Was that? Never heard of it. I live under a rock and I'm 50 years old. It was an esports tournament we did last year, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, I really wish there was a 20-25G Cash Cup. He should start a GoFundMe. I also suggested that, but he thought it would be like a bad look for him to just take people's money and use that. But like, that's what I've been saying. Like, there's so many ways that we could go about this. There's so many ways that this is possible because the demand is there. The demand is there. People want to see it. So, Proud Thunder Glazer on that Cash Cup. Same, bro. I predicted him to win the whole thing, but I was wrong. Is what it is. GoFundMe's a horrible idea for this. Never resort to that. Gotcha. It is good to get outside opinions regarding that type of stuff, I will say. I was Trick fan, and he won, so there you go. Welcome back. So yeah. I will say, it is pretty good to be back. It is. The thing is, I kind of just had to rip the Band-Aid off of this whole, like, break thing. Despite how kind of necessary it was for me to step away for about 3 weeks. But it is... And I was low-key getting pretty nervous. I know I already said this, but I was getting bad nervous ripping the Band-Aid off and returning to streaming because I just didn't think people would care, I have not watched the new Squid Game. I need to hop on. All the time that you're gone. Have you listened to Skinny Fist a single time? No, but I'm planning on doing it soon. Alright. I'm going to do BTT3 on 6 Hz, don't tell anyone. Well, I'm doing BTT3 on 120. This is the least active I've seen you. It was for a good reason. I suppose I'll get into that right now. So, I traveled for about 10 days. Got back, and then life really toppled everything at once on me. So, the same day I got back from traveling, I was all inspired to go back to streaming. I was like, man, I'm so inspired. I'm going to be so active now. I have all these ideas now, and I have all this motivation now built up. The day I get back, I got an ear infection. I became ill. I got mad congested, and I lost a family member. So it's been a necessary break for me, but yeah, is what it is. So yeah. I keep getting DMs, bro. I appreciate it. So that was why I was gone for 3 weeks. And I apologize for not saying anything about it. I apologize for not doing a community post, but I just had to, I just kind of had to lie in bed for a couple days. So, yeah. I'm all good now, though. But, yeah. It just kind of felt mad weird. Why are you doing this? What? But yeah, we're all good now. I'm glad I didn't I'm glad I'm back now though. But yeah, the time off was definitely necessary. So yeah. You don't owe a reason to everyone is okay. I appreciate that. So yeah. But it's just so sucky because it just happened at the worst possible timing. And I felt, because I I just really want to do a lot this summer. I just really want to pop off this summer, and when stuff like that gets in your way, at the same, especially with like so many things happening at once, it just really like, not even like slows you down, but kind of halts you in your track altogether. It just makes you just so mad, and then you just keep thinking about like how you're not doing anything right now, and then it makes you even more mad. So, yeah. That's that. But we're good now. Like I said, streams will be back to being consistent relatively soon. I hopefully should begin a video up. Yeah, the editor I showed you, hopefully I'll be finishing editing that video pretty soon. Well, so is that. Dude, this is like my 4th time showing the cactus cooler. There we go. Hopefully this video should be out. I would like to say 3 or 4 days. That's what I'm saying right now. You never know though. And this is taking forever, bro. God. So I prefer Tropical Punch. Valid. That's valid. Check DMs. I'm never playing GD with your stream on again. Oh no. Do I have the desktop audio on? Yeah, we're good, we're good. My bad, I was probably throwing you off. No audio? Wait, did that not go through? No! Oh. I see why. I gotta go to my settings. 39 viewers. Wait, what's happening? I got no clue how there's this many people here. I thought I was gonna be averaging under 10 viewers this stream. Volume. Let's see. Let me fix this real quick. This one. Okay, we're good. We good now? Alright, we're good.
The way you moved your hands was like 6'7". I was so tough.
6'7".
Guys, have you heard of that 6'7" meme? It's so awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that probably threw you off. That's my bad, bro. But yeah. That was from 24. Dang, that's from 24? My bad. What do you think of the level? I was thinking, I don't know. Stalemate Redux has always been one of those levels that kind of seems kind of cool. And it's also got that history behind it, so I always consider going for it, so. What's that even from? I don't know. Everyone just starts saying it. Hello, Lucky NS fan. How we doing? Best ship part ever? Dang. For real? Might have to hop on. Oh, wow. Why is my Discord in full screen? I have a funny idea, but this is impossible to blend. Bro, what is he gonna do? What could he possibly be doing? Let me text him real quick. Alright, we're good. Vladimir Gluten. Okay, dude. You will not turn my chat into Vernosis' chat, alright? Alright. How long have we been streaming? How long has the stream been going on for? 35 minutes. Alright. So yeah, I think I said everything that I wanted to say. Most importantly, streams will be returning at a consistent rate soon. All right. 35 people watch. 30. Yeah. I can't believe there was this many people watching this stream. That meant a lot. That really meant a lot. So, yeah. That's going to be it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. This stream, I just had to rip the Band-Aid off, return back to normal streaming. Now that we're back, we're going to be hopefully being... Dude, why did I just do this unironically? Stop doing this! Stop doing this! Stop! So yeah, we're going to be back to doing normal streams. We're going to be back to being consistent. We're going to be back to uploading, and we're going to be back to streaming. Alright, it's good to be back. It is good to be back. Oh, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Let's raid. I almost forgot. I should raid someone. Let's raid someone. Yeah, don't leave yet, kings and queens. Oh, NL Shorty. Oh, you already know. My goat. My goat. Wait, is there any... Oh. Who else is live right now? Let's raid and Zaf. Trying to beat a Zaf kill. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Show him some love. In the meantime, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care, guys. How do I end stream again? Oh, there we go. There we go. We gotta go here. It's been too long, but we're back. Later, guys. Bye.